So hey guys, out with RB today. We're going to be riding this. This is the VFR 800 in silver, and full ride test of this one coming up. So we'll catch you in a second. Roll those titles. So hello there and welcome along to Eclipse Motorcycles. Today we're going to be riding this today, the Honda VFR 800, and this has got so many refinements. Got a Givy blade top box on this one, and while we're seated on the bike, just run you through the details on this one. So you've got the carbon cover just to protect your keys from scratching that headstock. It's got the full Oxford heated grips, and boy are these good. I'm going to set these on really hot. Although it's a sunny day, I do like to have warm hands when I drive or ride. And 32,596 on the clock. It's on a 63 plate. Miles per hour come up on the left hand side. Outside air temperature 23 degrees today. Nice big rev counter, and then you've got your fuel tank and your time here. Typical Honda 6-speed box on this one, and those grips are getting hot already. It's got a set of aftermarket adjustable clutch and brake levers, and if you happen to be looking at that screen, you've got the extra little riser on the screen at the front on this. Once again, low speed handling as we start off. Just look how good. Rolling at 10 miles an hour, one hand, and that just holds its track absolutely perfectly. One thing I do love about these VFRs, that V engine, very low torque on this, but it is very maneuverable. So we're going to get this one out into traffic, have a little run on this one, and tell you a little bit more about the bike. And obviously it's on a 63 plate, but this rides absolutely superb. And the one thing I do like, once you get the visor down, the whine off of those exhausts. It's got a set of twin underseat exhausts with 2 exits each side, so you've got 4 holes sticking out the back of this, and believe me, the sound off of this when it's running or you hit that RPM range, absolutely superb. And I'm just coming in on the back brake to start with, and just look how good that back brake pulls you in. Now this has got a combined braking system on it. It's also got ABS. Obviously we've had a few people comment, how low do you actually push the bikes? We can't see how low. I tend to push them very low just to see what the road holding's like. We are going to be getting a second camera up on this shortly. I've got a couple of GoPros coming, and we're going to be attaching one to the front and one low slung to the rear just to show you the lean angle on these. But absolutely lovely rubber on this one. And sitting at a nice steady 65 mile an hour, 6 gear, and you're pulling about 4,000 RPM on this. Obviously if you do decide you want to push it a little bit harder, it don't take long just to bang some revs on that, and the torque pickup on this is absolutely incredible, as you expect from the VFRs. Honda brand, very well renowned for providing absolutely perfect motorcycles. I'm going to turn these grips down because these are excessively warm today. Don't need the grips today, but just to obviously show you how hot those grips are, and I can feel my hands getting very hot already on maximum heat. So winter's day or a cold morning, you're going to have no issues. Now pop that visor up. Under the tunnel, my usual thing. Red bomb. Got a lovely purr to that engine, and even low down on the RPM range. That just pulls through these corners. Very, very flickable, very, very steerable. And just climb on that power. And it don't take you long to just bang it up to those national speeds. So this is going to be available from Eclipse Motorcycles. This is the pre-ride before we put it up for sale, obviously just to check all the functions, and that extra little bit of screen at the front does take the wind away from the front of the face, so very, very well balanced idea on that one, just to get a little bit of extra wind away from the top of the helmet. I would say it's buffeting me from just above my visor, so compared to where it would normally be, full in the face, it just takes that little bit of wind resistance away from the face now, which is lovely and feels so much better than obviously being on a sports bike where you're being thrown around if you've got an oncoming headwind. But the handling on this, as I say, absolutely superb. So if you are interested in a Honda VFR, link is going to be down the bottom right, and that is Eclipse Motorcycles, so www.eclipsemotorcyclesmk.co.uk. that will be on the website in the next few days. If you are interested and you want to grab this before it goes, give the bike sales team a call on 01908 643 603. And as always, the easiest way to find all the media is off my webpage, which is revbomb.co.uk, so www.revbomb.co.uk. And the best thing about one of these VFRs, because it is such a low profile, you can absolutely filter through that traffic, not a problem. And that is the one thing I do like about motorcycling, being able to filter through traffic and get yourself about. Now obviously in town and the urban routes, once again, although low speeds and just rolling around at your 10-15 mile an hour, this steers so easily, and it's very, very manageable for a big bike at low speeds. Now the seat height on this, I can still flat foot. I've got a 32 inside leg and I can still flat foot that bike comfortably. But once your knees are up, and it is a mid peg position on this one, it tucks your knees nicely into the tank on this one. And obviously handlebar position, you're not slung down low like a sports bike, but you have got that sports bike feel, but it is very, very comfortable, no ache on the wrists whatsoever, so ideal for long distance driving. So as we come to the end of the ride test, don't forget comments and likes and subscribes down the bottom. Until the next time when we're out on another test ride, from myself RB, enjoy the weekend, be well, ride safe, and until the next time, it's a big goodbye from me.